Hi there, welcome to Mark Jones Golf Instruction. Today we're going to be talking to you about grip, and it's going to be the first video in a line of grip videos. More importantly today, we're going to talk to you about which grip you should play with. Should it be the Varden or overlapping grip? Should it be the interlocking grip? Or should you go baseball style and go for the 10-finger baseball grip? Today I'm going to confirm any concerns that you have about the grip, and hopefully it will help you moving forwards. So grip, first things first, this is my opinion. I've also done some research on grip, so I'm going to include that in the video as well. Some of it you might agree, some of it you might disagree. That's what the comment box is down below for. So the main priority for me with grip is actually the placement of the hands on the club, not so much whether you overlap, interlock or baseball. It's actually where you place the club, making sure it's in the fingers, making sure you've got the correct position of the left and right hand when it comes down to if it's too strong or too weak, or grip pressure. All of these things for me are actually more important than what I'm going to talk about, but it's important that we are covering all areas. Now we're going to start off with the one that I use. It's the overlapping grip. It's what I was shown when I was very, very young. It's what I teach all new players to the game. I think it's slightly easier than, let's say, the interlocking grip to get used to, but it's whatever feels comfortable for you. There's no right or wrong answer for this. Now, when I'm teaching overlapping, I quite simply will ask people to get their hands on the club in the correct position, slide the right hand down, lift the right little finger up off the grip, slide it down a little bit more, and just cover into that little slot there on your left hand, between the index finger and middle finger of your left hand. And that's the best way that I can show people to get this grip correct. As I say, the placement's more important. We'll come to that in another video. The benefits of the overlapping grip I've read. I'm not going to say it's correct or not. A lot of people say that it's better for people with longer fingers, larger hands. They're able just to get their whole fingers on the club and the correct grip pressure. I like this one for grip pressure. I don't feel like I'm squeezing it too tightly. Get onto the overlapping grip now, where some people that say when they interlock, apologies, when they say they interlock, what they tend to find is that they squeeze the club a lot tighter, which for maybe somebody that hasn't quite got the strength in their hands, that's perfect. So for people with smaller hands that can't quite get hold of the club, we tend to find that the interlock, which is where you just get your fingers going in like so, this finger goes into there and you interlock, get the right hand on. This is good for people that maybe don't have the same speed and forearm strength, so it allows them to get a nice structure and solid grip on the club. My issue I have is that I see people then squeezing these two fingers so tightly together that it gets very uncomfortable. Also, one big thing with the interlocking grip is the deep interlock. So we see people really going deep there with the fingers. This is also a big no-no. I then can't get my hands on the club in the correct position. So be very careful that when you're interlocking, that you don't go too deep with the interlock and it causes you some problems to the point where, well, I mean, I just couldn't hit a golf ball from there. That would be very, very difficult. I'm sure with a bit of practice I might be able to, but we don't want to grip the club that way. We're going to cause all sorts of problems when it comes down to club face control. Finally, we have the baseball grip, the 10-finger grip. Now with the 10-finger grip, this is great for, I show juniors this immediately. I think with juniors we want to build speed from the beginning. So this grip here allows them to build a load of speed, throw the club at the ball as fast as they can. And that's what I'm really looking for with juniors. I've also changed a lot of adults that can't get their hands on the club in the correct position. They feel they're both overlapping and interlocking is very uncomfortable. So they go to 10-finger baseball grip and they've just equally hit amazing golf shots. So whichever one feels more comfortable for you, there's no right or no wrong. However, there are some pros and cons to each one that you just have to be a little bit careful of. So next time you're gripping the golf club, have a little look. Make sure that you've got your hands in the correct position, which will be on another video. If you're overlapping, if you're interlocking, don't go too deep with the interlock. And then of course, baseball grip, great for building speed. I really feel like I've got loads of movement there. The issue you might have is that the right hand tends to get very quick when you do that, and you might hit some big right to lefts. Perfect for slicers, I might add. So give those a go. Thanks for watching, and let us know your comments down below. Thank you.